couple things that you can do to really up your game when it goes to your LinkedIn profile, your branding, and your resume. Again, still teaching myself how to use this live stream and broadcast. I'm a guy in my mids trying to figure out how to live stream to multiple feeds, simulcast, and using mixers. So forgive if there's any latency, and I don't have the background set up yet. But we're going to get there. So let's start off. Let's move over to our LinkedIn profiles. And what I want you to see right here is we're going to change your background image. So the first thing we want to do is go over to your profile. And your background image is a real easy way for you to add a little bit of flavor, add a little bit of personality to your profile, but it also shows people that you are not a dinosaur, that you understand social media. If you have the blue screen with the connected white dots, it really shows you haven't taken the time to learn how to use social media very well. You're not engaged as much on LinkedIn, and it's something you can rectify with a few quick steps. So what I want you to do is, first, you need to go find the right image. So what I tell people to do is go over to Google and literally just type in LinkedIn background. There it goes, LinkedIn background images. And once you're there, you can hit the images. And then I want you to pick one. Pick any one. You can add other words. You could add computers. You see where I'm going with this. But I'm going to go back and just pick a nice, easy one. I like these buildings here. And so I want to actually save this to a desktop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save image as, and we'll just name it this, right? It's a JPEG image. I'm going to save it right to my desktop right there. And I'm going to call it buildings. Save. So I've got an image I like, and I want to put that into my background image instead of the blue screen with the connected white dots. So what I'm going to do is on my profile, I want to come over here to this little pencil, click that, and you see this little pencil up here in your background image. If you click that, it gives you the ability to change your picture. So I'm going to change my photo. I'm going to go over here to my desktop. I'm going to include this one. Boom. You can move it up and down, whatever. And you can, if you want it, you just hit apply. And look at that. And it changes your background image. Now, of course, I'm going to keep my other one on there, but you can see how easy it is to do that. Now, the next thing you want to do when we talk about resumes, every time I get a resume, the first thing I look for is a hyperlink to a web address or a URL that goes directly to your LinkedIn profile. It's really nice to be able to quickly go from that resume over to the profile and take a look at, what you have to say, your background, learn a little bit more than you can from a resume, including from your activity, the things you're liking, the things you're posting. I learn more about what we have in common. So when you sign up on LinkedIn, though, you get issued a kind of standard standard URL, unit resource locator, which is typically up here in the web address. And you can see it right here. This is mine. Now, when I signed up for LinkedIn, it would have been something like this. It just gives you a bunch of random letters and numbers after your last name. So what you want to do is you want to try to personalize your URL. Oh, not like that. Wrong button. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go back to your profile, which we're already on, and you want to come over here to Edit Public Profile and URL. And then when you're right here, you can say you can edit your custom URL. You'll see this little pencil here. You can click this pencil, and you can actually find one just like an email address. You can delete the extra characters, and it could be your first name dash last name. Now, if you're like me, another Michael Quinn got to it before me, so I had to find something else. I went out with my Gmail email address, but if I wanted to go with Michael.Quinn, let's see if that works. Yep, so you can't use the period. So I could have maybe gone with Michael Quinn. Somebody else already has it. So I'm going to stick with my Quinn and mine. And once I do that, it updates your URL. You can see that when you go to my profile, the web address is the same up here. And so if I was going to create a resume, if I was going to use my resume, I would go ahead and put that URL at the top, up in the header or near the top where somebody can easily take a look at it, click on it, and go right to my profile and take a look. Well, that's it. I just wanted to give you a couple minutes, a quick tip on how to make your profile better, on how to improve your chances of getting a job. Thank you for spending a few minutes with me, and I hope this was helpful. Take care.